across the South Coast, live from Solent University. You're listening to Solent Sports News.
Good afternoon, it's 2 o'clock. I'm Cody Deadman and these are your Solent Sports News headlines. So starting off with the Premier League, struggling Southampton's travelled to Stamford Bridge this evening to face Chelsea. Saints have only won one away game so far this campaign and will have their eyes set on avoiding Derby's unwanted points record. Manager Ivan Juric has said now is the time to establish themselves as a respectable Premier League team.
There's a really structural problem. You have to understand what is missing because you play one style, second style, third style, and it's not good. And I think it's now is the moment, not later, to understand how to become again a respectable Premier League team.
Southampton under-18s will be looking to progress to the semi-finals of the FA Youth Cup for the second time in 3 seasons. Saints travel to Vicarage Road tonight to face Watford after overcoming Derby County in the previous round with an impressive 4-1 win. Eastleigh will be looking to spur their promotion charge and continue their impressive run as they host Gateshead in the National League tonight. The Spitfires have won 3 on the bounce and can go within a single point of the playoff spots with a victory. Elsewhere in the National League, massive changes are being planned to the structure of the division. The 3-Up campaign proposes 3 promoted sides to League 2 as opposed to the current format, which they feel limits the possibilities for lower level sides in England. Our reporter in the studio today is Sam Morley to discuss these changes and their implications.
So the 72 teams that make up the National League, including Eastleigh, have launched a new 3-Up campaign where they have written to the EFL demanding an increase in the amount of teams promoted from the National League and relegated from League 2. Experts and fans say that this would benefit the English Premier League because if you look in and around the National League promotion places, there's a lot of teams in there that I feel like could easily compete in League 2, and this potential campaign would obviously benefit Eastleigh as they often loom around these playoff and promotion races, so adding an extra team would help with their chances of going up to League 2 and into the Football League.
Elsewhere in football, Galatasaray have accused Fenerbahce boss Jose Mourinho of racism after last night's 0-0 draw in Istanbul. In a press conference after the game, Mourinho accused the Galatasaray bench of jumping up and down like monkeys. A club statement from Galatasaray outlines Mourinho's persistent derogatory behaviour and comments towards Turkish people. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta says the Gunners are not giving up on the Premier League title. After a disappointing 1-0 defeat to West Ham on the weekend, Arsenal sit 11 points behind Liverpool with a game in hand. Arteta insists that his side can catch up with the league leaders.
Mathematically it's possible, you are there, you have to play every game. Suddenly 3 days ago we could close the gap and you are like, you are 1.5 games away. It doesn't matter, we have to continue to go.
For 6 years, Reading Football Club have been under controversial ownership by Dai Yong. Fans have expressed their hatred and disapproval for the club's situation with continuous protests in recent years. We're joined by Reading expert Harry McBain to discuss the potential takeover talks. So, hi Harry, how are you doing today?
Yeah, brilliant, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No worries. So, what can you tell us about this takeover?
Well, it's getting exciting, actually. I've just found the name of the potential new owner. Robert Platek, the American investor, is in talks to buy Reading Football Club. They announced yesterday a period of exclusivity with a unnamed owner. That is the name that's just come out of who they think it might be. So, hopeful for Reading fans, but many fans have seen this all before, so when it comes through, that's when they'll believe.
Yeah, of course. And obviously Reading have had a horrendous time over these past 6 years. It's been very tough to watch from the outside. Just how are they going to change that going forwards?
Yeah, it's been really tough for Reading fans, and any externals can kind of acknowledge that. So this takeover, that's going to be the big moment. If it goes through, then there's something to be excited about.
Leeds United took a massive step in their promotion charge back to the Premier League last night. The Whites beat second-placed Sheffield United 3-1 at Bramall Lane with 3 late goals. The win saw Leeds go 5 points clear at the top of the table and a further 7 points clear of the promotion places. Daniel Farker said that it was a tough yet deserved result.
From minute 25 on we started to play football, and then we dominated, gained more control. Deserved that we equalised and also won this game, but it was tough today against a good opponent, and we need also a little bit of luck in the decisive moments today, but nevertheless the outcome is perfect.
Last night in the NBA, Serbia superstar Luka Jovic provided a titanic 19 assists for Denver Nuggets as they beat Indiana Pacers 125-116. This is the first time that any player has reached this feat since Wilt Chamberlain in 1968, 57 years ago. In the world of boxing, just this morning it has been revealed that a shot at fighting Argentinian great Canelo Alvarez is up for grabs, and it's Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. who are the 2 potential opponents gunning for this opportunity. A fight between the Brits was previously cancelled after Conor Benn failed 2 drugs tests back in 2022. They will finally be settling their long-running feud in the ring on April 26th at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Discussions of a potential fight between Anthony Joshua and Martin Bakole has sparked excitement amongst the boxing community after the Congolese fighter stepped in for an ill Daniel Dubois on Saturday. Despite being knocked out by opponent Joseph Parker in the Saudi Arabian capital, Bakole has been promised a big heavyweight matchup in May. In Formula 1, Red Bull have become the final team to reveal their 2025 challenger. They have showcased the new model of the car just 24 hours before the start of pre-season testing. This comes ahead of Max Verstappen's attempt to win a 5th successive driver's title, an exciting prospect in the world of motorsport. Over to cricket now. England will have to win the next 2 matches to advance the ICC Champions Trophy. Joe Butler's side lost at the weekend to Australia, leaving themselves with little breathing space in the tournament. They will face Afghanistan on Wednesday. Former England captain Michael Atherton says it will be a big challenge.
They've got some very good cricketers. They're a team that have been getting better and better. They've had the better of England occasionally as well. I think here in Lahore the conditions should suit England. It's not like they're going to be playing Afghanistan on a raging turner.